this is the most repeatable model that I use every single day, and I'm going to show you how to find it and to actually trade it. Let's go. So here on the hourly time frame, we can start by looking at this low. We can see that price start by sweeping this sell side liquidity right here. So we can, I will note this so you can take note as well. Price, right? Sweep sell side liquidity, right? And after that, as we can see here, it's pushed really strong to the upside and create the market structure shift. This is a really, really strong market structure shift to the upside. As you can see, this really big bullish candle, right? So step by step, right? Price create a strong bullish candle to the upside, okay? And also, if you look at it, right, price also respect this fair value gap, which is also a strong indication that we are going to the upside. So this is a strong fair value gap, right? So I'm just gonna note it out. Price respect fair value gap as well, right? Really, really nice to see. And again, we have another, breaks of structure to the upside. So let's just put this break of structure, right? So we have more and more confirmation for us to know that this is actually bullish. It's actually going really, really strong to the upside. And again, look at this right here. We also have really similar pattern, right? Because again, this is really repeatable. We start by liquidity sweep, and again, we can see here another one. So what we're looking for next is that any type of liquidity sweep plus a market structure shift is really, really powerful, okay? So here we can go to 30-minute time frame and looking for that, market structure shift, or in this case, we already bullish. So we can say that this is a break of structure, but that is what we're looking for. This is the pattern that we want to see. It created that, momentum to the upside. So put top, okay? And next is we're looking for a bullish order block. So here we can see that we just go to the smaller time frame. We can see the 15-minute time frame here, which is a bullish order block, okay? Bullish order block right here. And after that, we're gonna go to smaller time frame to looking for our setup, and we can entry our model right here. Again, like I said, it's a repeatable pattern. It created over and over and over again. If you know how to look for it, you're going to be able to find a lot of entry, right? So again, liquidity sweep inside this bullish order block. And next, I can see that we have this market structure shift. So it's kind of fractal, right? From higher time frame to lower time frame, we can still see this pattern forming. This is why it's really repeatable. We can see that market structure shift. And again, we can use this breaker block to entry right here, right? Because we can see that we have a fair value gap right here, but this most likely be a breakaway gap because price never come back to test that fair value gap. So it's a breakaway gap. So we can use this breaker here to entry up trade, right? Breaker block. So this is where we can entry our position, right? Beautiful. Stop below this and target any of these high. We can use this as our target. It's the close high that is really easy for price to just run into that. And it's, it's safe. We don't really need to think or worry about it. It's just a safe place for price to run into. So again, I'm gonna show you the pattern. So basically what we do is we're looking for a type of liquidity to sweep sell side liquidity. So let's say you have a liquidity here. It sweeps sell side liquidity, right? And after that, we want to see a momentum, strong bullish candle going up to the upside and break structure, right? And this create that market structure shift. And after that, we can wait for price to pull back to either break a block right here, right? This, the last, the high of this candle that sweep liquidity, when price go into it and break that structure, this become a breaker block. So we can use that to enter a position. So here, this level, or you can wait for price to pull back to a fair value gap if there is one, right, below it. You can use that, or if it has another PDF, right, which is a bullish order block, we can use that as well. So if it has either one of these, you can use it, but that is the model, right? This is one of the most repeatable model that you can find, and it created every single day, right, in the market. Just like this example that I give you. And if you go back again, go to the higher time frame, you can see this pattern forming, right? We have liquidity sweep followed by market structure shift and go into a fair value gap and then go higher, right? The same thing happening here. Liquidity sweep, right? Market structure shift, and it come back into a order block. And then we go to a smaller time frame. As you can see here, we have a liquidity sweep, we have a market structure shift, and then we're going back into the breaker block or a fair value gap, and it goes up again, right? So you can see that even though in different time frame, the same setup keep happening. It created every single day. So this is something that for me, I use almost every single day to find my setup. And I hope that you will learn something from today's video and go back, test it, and see it for yourself. I believe that you will find it just like I did, and you trade, based on this model as well, because it's just incredible. It's amazing. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.